I know, Dragar. I killed Dragar. Let me be with killing Dragar. It happened. Hey, in Game of Thrones, I cut someone's fingers off, man. This thing that happens. Can't help it. I'm not looking forward to this solo fight. If I'm in range of it, it's in range of me. It's plain and simple. Oh, I should have. No! Look at that. I'm so good. As the judge fall, others from your clan arrive. Not bad, a woman says, booting one of the judge bodies. A child runs up and does the same. They've killed enough of ours, haven't they? The woman says, don't you think they feel bad about it? A few clansmen cheer your agreement. I don't know what to feel, you say, but we are looking for a fight. They were hunting just the same as me. Unsure of what to make of your words. Take the deer you command. Let's get moving. Strumming from Elio and song from a large number of your clansmen surprises you. Avarl stands in the center of them, blushing. It's Skari's 200th year. Avarl, besides you, shouts. The rest of the caravan is slowing to check on the commotion. To Skari, you start. You've already lived longer than any human here will. May your bravery and strength continue so that you share drinks with the grandchildren of our grandchildren. Looks at you and nods. I'll tell them of your bravery and strength. Everyone drinks and laughs and continues on. Cool. Caravan slows at the side of the field gate bridge. In front of it is a large army of horseborn in formation, weapons drawn. Scathach, are these your people, your clan or herd? Scathach shakes his head, but does not speak. His eyes scour the new herd. Ah! There's people shouting at me. I wouldn't say I learned how to use Alio, but I kind of, I guess. Hakon calls for shield walls as a precaution. Just as shields lock, a single javelin flies from the center of the horseborn army. Everyone watches it as it's through the air and stabs the ground yards from you. No. Can't use either of those guys now. I mean, I could. It'd just be at a major disadvantage. Oh, it's that lady! It's the lady from the picture that I've seen on the interwebs. No. You learned we are strong. Together, we are strong. Sorry, that was my inner Zarya coming out. He's stuck in the fray. It's okay, let's go. Ooh, apes together strong. Yes, that is from Planet of the Apes. But I was doing Zarya from Overwatch. Together, we are strong. Yes? No? Okay. It's fine. Pen Calbren. I have yet to watch Planet of the Apes and my boyfriend's mad. He's like, why am I dating you? Why have you not watched the show? I mean, these movies yet? I'm like, because I haven't. Jesus. I want to. They're on Netflix. I should watch. Maybe this weekend I'll watch them. I'll binge. Not binge, but I'll marathon. Remember when binging used to be called marathoning? Is it just binging when it's a show? If it's a if it's a movie, would it be known as marathoning? If it's pre-planned, like a party with other people, is it called a marathon? Am I just overthinking this, people? Tell me if I am. Fullern Heindar. Oh, she's coming into the fray. Which have you watched? Planet of the Apes series? The original. Like, the OG Planet of the Apes movies, the only one that I've seen. Like, get your paws off me, you damn dirty ape. Like that original, the OG. That movie was the first time I ever saw an on-screen butt. I was weirded out as a kid. Cause like, you know, like after they get on the planet, then they all decide to go into the waterfall thing and they're all butt naked. And you see a man butt. And I'm just like, ah, it's a butt. As you do as a kid. And I remember there was a Planet of the Apes movie series or series that came out like in the early 2000s. I remember seeing part of that as well. I think. And there goes Gnoff. Bye, Gnoff. Sleep tight. Sleep well, sleep, sweet, sweet prince. He's gonna go cause some mayhem here. Oh, I definitely want to. Well, it's like a third reboot, dude. But yeah, I definitely want to watch it. It's on, like, 2 of them are on Netflix. I'm gonna, you know, go eventually watch it. And let's just gonna snipe all these kills. No, just... Canary, I think that's what her name was. Canary? I just looked at the bottom. But now you learn how we're strong. Oh, okay, that was a Tim Burton one? Okay. Yeah, I remember those, because my uncle had all those on DVD. Whether it was a TV series or a movie, I don't know. But my uncle had those, because I remember seeing the discs. A slight cream-colored horseborn with flaxen hair steps out of the ranks of the wounded. Her blue war painting stands out against the others against her otherwise yellow coloration. The remaining horseborn show difference to her. She says a few things in the foreign tongue of her people, but stops when she sees you do not understand. Forgiveness, she says fluently. I speak to you. You have my weapon. Whoa. Why? Because I beat you? Sorry for a fight. Not know it you. She speaks your language with confidence. What do you mean? And who are you? I lead herd. I am. The next word is long, shrill, and confusing, but certainly sounds standing out. Canary? Canary smiles and stomps the ground rhythmically with a hoof. That easy. Canary, yes? And you? My name is Alette. Good greetings. Our story tell of the strangers who come help us. You two-leg that walk along four. And kind with you already. My kind with you already. She points to the horseborn in your ranks. Yeah, Caesar. I know Tom Felton's in the first one. Draco Malfoy. Save us. We look strong, but weak against. Her searches for words, but can only point at all around. When sun stops and plains break and gods appear, follow 2 legs that walk along 4. This is our story. We hold true. You see these things. The sun has stopped, and I've seen the ground breaking, but what god are you talking about? Large snake, not from this plane. The serpent, it certainly could be a god. You have seen the god too. You know these signs. You lead us. We follow. Canary looks at you with a steady gaze instead of this constant movement you experience with Druidry. Warn her that not everyone likes horseborns. Most of the horseborn we've met have caused us harm, including you. Many of my people won't want to be near you. Not today, but different day. Herd fight, but together. But forget. Humans remember things a long time. Varl even longer. Herd believes leader. We follow you. Herd should grow. She bows again, motions to her people, and the horseborn join your ranks. Cool! What's her color? She's blue and yellow. Is that you talking about Canary? Day 111. Dang.
They say the moon and stars are always visible when you look at Lauga's godstone. How can that be true?
Boobs. Sorry. Do you remember? Do I remember what? What are you talking about, Nuva? Do I remember what? Yellow and blue. Yeah, that's what it said. She's had blue war paint and she's a yellow horse person, right? The moon spirit, the stars her eye. The moon her spirit, the stars her eyes, Alio says, plucking a few strings from his instrument. Lauga, the god of beauty and of, well, of things that happen in the night. The skald smiles. So, god of sex. The gods may be dead, but my wife still prays to Luagua. I'm thankful for her piety. The skald is not the only one smiling. A quick look around reveals grins throughout the caravan. I see why Arborang has grown so quickly over the years, you say, and Skald laughs. The truth spoken in front of Lauga's stone is supposed to ripple through the night, either strengthening a lover's resolve or carrying away undesired affection. Alio skips away to find his wife. The sight of so many of your people showing each other affection warms you. You recall Gil, the boy from your village. No, why would you do that to me? No, Gil, I'm sorry. Yellow and blue will join you? Is that what you're trying to say? Wait, who said that? Yellow and blue will join you. Is that something that somebody said before? I don't remember. I have a very bad memory. Nuva. Oh man, Ego. Oh, shut up. I know, Ego, I'm sorry. Who said that before? Yellow and blue will join you? Will bond to you? Well, I don't know. Tell me! Nuva! Trigby! What did he say about yellow and blue, though? And no, it's not join. Then what is it? Oh, it's Arborang!
Finally, we made it. But why are so many camped outside the walls? They must have seen the darkness approaching.
Because they don't want people inside. There's too many people. There's not enough space. It's gonna be like the last time. And Nuva, what did he say then? Yellow and blue will something to you. What was it? Wind ripples through tents which multiply the closer you get to Arborang. Dung litters the path, and it is clearly not all from yuck. Rattling coughs mix with ruckus laughter. Small fights break out for no apparent reason. Curious eyes grow wide as they spot the Varlin horseborn. Mothers grab their children, men their weapons. Yellow and blue will lie to you. Oh no! Did I fuck up? Tarmonger! Did I fuck up? Various clan banners snap and whipped in the wind. You recognize the heraldry of Carlusius from Alio's tales and Strand's banner from previous talks with Uven. There are even a few Cragsman banners, but by their muddy appearances, you also notice a division between each clan. There is no mixing or unity. I'll push ahead, Prince Ludin says. My father will want to see me, and I'll be able to find out what exactly is going on here. Ursa and a few fighters escort him through the crowds toward the walls. Aw, man. As long as it wasn't something that a choice that I made. If either way it happens, that's fine. It's story, but as long as it's not something that I made happen because of a decision I made. Because I make horrible decisions in this game. Hi, kitty. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. You look like a big ball of fur. Oh, you're so ginger. Okay. Old Attican's people are here. You hear a woman from your caravan shout. I have to check on him. Others are finding familiar clans and kin as well, slowly drifting from your banner. Dang it. What do I do here? I'm glad everyone's fighting themselves. Many more are invited to rest with warm fires and friends, taking their food with them. Your numbers dwindle. The idea of your solitary clan under the scarlet banner begins to gutter. That's fine. I want them to be happy with their family at the end. I don't want more death. Guys, stop telling me stuff. Where the crowd is more dense in volume and numbers, the caravan comes to stop. Ahead you notice a sharp line where the tents and people stop. The ground beyond is pinned with arrows and not much else. A few hundred yards of empty space between these people and Abrang's walls. What is this, you ask, confused by all you are taking in? That's the peaceful bit, an older fighter says near you. He looks the type who's seen enough things to lack enthusiasm for much of anything. The king's men can't kill us from the walls, and we can't kill them from here. But what's causing the fighting, you ask? The man smiles, his face unaccustomed to the action. Come on, Sunder Slayer, he says. It's the same damn thing that causes every fight. They've got something we want. The king's got food and protective walls. We're starving with our asses facing that rolling darkness. His words deal you a heavy blow. So Arborang's at war? The man laughs a wicked laugh. That's putting it lightly, he says. From what I can tell, this is the rest of our kind. You brought the last of the Varl and even dragged some worthless horseborn. This fight's for survival. Winner lives, loser's gone forever. His laugh turns into hysteria and you leave unsettled. I've been streaming for 2 hours. How much more of this game do I got, guys? The ox are tended and the tents aligned as best as possible. Some are repaired with armor. Others look anxious to various clans. Like 20-30 minutes. Oh my god, then let's finish this, baby! The Varl King's eyes scan the fields as he approaches. I want to know what's going on here as much as you, he says. But we'd better find a way to defend our gear and supplies. These other clans could form a mob if they discover we have food. I have 1 day's worth of food because everyone took their food with them. We've got an issue, Audley says. I don't know why, but the other clans don't like the Horseborn or the Varl, for that matter. They're having trouble. You post a few guards. The mood has changed since you started working. Another clan attacked us and we lost some people. Ah! I discover what these little battle lines are all about, Rugga says. The king shut his people out. These clans are here to that he feeds and protects his people as he's supposed to. Fuck. The tent flaps closed, revealing Rugga alone. But no need to mince words now, is there? I know you want to kill me. Only when I think about how you betrayed us. Then let's be clear. If either of us leaves this tent without the other, the field around us will turn red. Then talk quickly. I don't want to look at you longer than I have to. Rugga snorts in amusement. I wasn't making that stuff up outside about the king. He really has shut all of us out. It started a few months ago when he started stockpiling food and slowing trade. Once the wealthy families were all pulled inside the walls, he shut the gates. The only thing he said is that he can't feed everyone. Oh, and his archers fire on anyone who gets close. He watched Rugga closely while deciding what to say. Borsgard was the largest human town next to the capital. Hey, he's got no arm. I never noticed that before. You don't become governor of a place like that without certain skills and powerful friends. And what of those certain skills? The governor just smiles. That's the last thing I want to do. We need those walls to stop the dredge and whatever else is coming behind them. But if we have to destroy them, we will. Maybe the menders inside can repair any damage. There might be ways past these for few walls, but the black wall? The governor just shakes his head. Because you see all these people gathered. Do you think they're out of here for fun? No, but maybe you don't know the whole story. If you're the king and your people are starving at your gates, do you let them in or keep them out? Don't answer. We both know you'd let them in, unless you knew something you weren't telling them. Either way, the people have a right to an answer for the food they sent him, and our brings protection. I think you'd agree the food and walls belong to the kingdom, not the king. That's what the upcoming battle aims to find out. You want to go to war to ask the king a question? No, I want to go to war to make the king answer a few questions. Like, why'd he leave his people outside the walls to starve? Probably. I officially meet with the king in a few hours to either come to an agreement or pull out our banners from his. I won't be surprised if you're invited too, the mighty Thunder Slayer and army. If so, make your decision carefully. Ah! Scathach and Dredger pace nervously, keeping their distance from humans, Varl, and other Horseborn. Roic patrols around the two, a short distance away, nodding to you briefly. Is everything okay? Many mans, more than we know, live. You stop to look around at thousands of tents in the field of hundreds of homes beyond the capital's walls. I'm from a small village. I'm not used to seeing so many people either. Maybe herd too big, so many mouths hungry. If some dead, more easy feed herd. Scathach stomps on the ground and says a few shrilled notes in Dredra before turning to you. Deirdre forgets we are not of same thinking with mans. If you think Big Herd is right, we will think Big Herd is right. But what do you think is right, Scathach? Mel Horseborn looks up at Arborang for a few moments while swishing his tail back into thought. I think Big Herd kick each other in small fields. He points to Arborang. Small field behind walls. You thank him for taking an offering. Blah, blah, blah. Just get me to the end! Meeting tent. Ooh. The Skald is tying a dyed strip of cloth into his daughter's hair, but sends her off to play as you near. We've come all this way for war. With luck, I might change their minds and be the reed that will stop the wind. You've got a leer for every moment, don't you? Of course, plenty before us have been in similar situations and written about it. We only think our lives are unique. And if peace is an option, is there a Skald song for that? Plenty. But I'll tell you what to do. Save the families who can't save themselves. I can't imagine if my wife and child were left out here, like they don't deserve the same protection as others. Oh no. Whoa. Whoa! Before you head towards the large tent, Ollie stops you. Are you certain you're ready for what could happen out there? The king might. Wait. No. like him having that. Don't have enough to promote. That's fine. Alright, so for you, I want you to have this. He's still got a level 1 trinket? Alright, ladies and gents, man and varl, children of all species. Time to go to the meeting tent. And this business. Whoa, he's got long hair. Voices coming from under the tent are loud and animated. Best we could. You've done well. I never thought I'd see my son again. Well, we'll all have easier journeys. King's cheerful mood lessens. He is about to say something when he sees you approaching. Who's this? Greetings, King Meinolf. My name is Alette, and I'm from Skoger. Ludin steps forward. Father, this is the Sunder Slayer I told you about. King Meinolf glances at you and sighs. Son, you could introduce your pretty country girl later. You can introduce your pretty country girl later. What? What? But your temper... What? You're writing me off just because I'm a woman? Excuse me, it's 2016. 2017. Sorry. You and Ludin both turn red, but you temper your anger as the king addresses Hakon. Pains me to hear you've lost so many of your you warriors, Hakon, but tell me, where is Jorunder's Kender, Wagner? Wagner died protecting your son. I was Wagner's Kender. With Jorunder's death at Einertoft, I'm king of the few remaining Varl. King says nothing, contemplating the news. You're also the last hope for my people. No sense in denying it. I understand, and of course you'll have refuge. You'll have refuge here. The least I can do for bringing my son back alive. I'll be tight. It'll be tight, but I'm sure you can find a place for you. King Meinolf, Alette here is just as much responsible for the prince's safe return. She has quite a few clansmen. Careful, Varl King. This is a human capital. My generosity is already stretching thin. Hakon looks at you and shrugs. Tell me, girl, why are you leading an entire caravan of humans and horseborn? Why didn't one of the men take point? All of them? No, some didn't like it, but some people didn't like my dad either. Excuse me, it's 2016. Miss Marv, 2017. King Meinolf watches you for a moment before chuckling. That's a valuable lesson learned. The sooner you realize you can't please everyone, the sooner you can get to doing something worthwhile. Unfortunately, it doesn't change how many Aberrant can support. Only now do you see Rugga and 24 fighters approaching. The king's guard look concerned. What's with the sheep? Rugga. Mine elf. I should have killed you when I had the chance. You tried, remember? Damn. I'll join forces and kill him with you if you want. Did the Thunder Slayer convince you to open your gates to your people? You will never enter my gates again. I'd hoped you died in Borsgard. How is it that you've come to speak for all these clans? People you've turned your back on? Seems they needed a leader they could trust. Again, how have you come to speak for them? Did you fool them like the people of the rotten town you governed? The only fool here is the outnumbered king, believing he still is the say in what happens now. Don't make us breach your walls. We'll just have to repair them once we're inside. I doubt either of you will be in charge of anything when the darkness washes over us. I've got the Volca and the Menders seeing to that inside. They'll come up with something. And even if they fail, I'll still be able to watch this bastard fall to the darkness up from my walls. There's the true heart of the King Minoff I know. Oh, Nuva, why are you doing that? Alette, look at your people out there. Our people. They need food and clean water. Not that poison in the river. They need protection. You cannot allow this king to keep us from safety after all this way. She doesn't have to. I'll find a place for the people under your banner, Alette. A place inside the walls alongside the barrow. A place this vain man will never be allowed again. That's enough. Both of you are bickering like children instead of leaders. And you, giant, joining the king after all we did to keep your people alive? Traitor! Hakon growls and flexes his grip on his axe. All parties look angry and tense, and then they look at you. Good. I'm granting you and your people, even the horseborn, into my walls, but move quickly. Thought I taught you better, Alette. This isn't how you play the game. I don't care, you're a jerk. You tried to kill me. Alette's journey. Raga blows 3 quick bursts into the war horn. You look back and see a fight breaking out along the fence of your built. Human of Varl defending your camp. You hear Raga swearing at his field ambush. Woo! Without warning, Raga pulls his cloak pin dagger and lunges at King Minoff. Short, swiftly, the blade only pierces his side. Before anyone can react, Raga slinks behind his fighters who are charging you, Hakon and King Minoff. Everyone to the walls. You shout, protect the king and Varl. Hakon nods. Canary, you yellow and blue bitch. Ambush, Minoff, you're wounded. Just a flesh wound. Though I feel odd. Oh no, he's poisoned. Depths take Raga. Rally the troops. Twelve, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10. Okay, question though. Did I make a good choice in doing this and not siding with Raga? I know the third game isn't out yet to tell us the if it's good or not. But for this game's purposes, did I do well? Did I make the right decision? I'm not gonna change it, but did I make the right decision in not going with him? I hope so. It's subjective? Okay. So it doesn't really make or break the story? Wait, siding with Rugga was the better option? But are you saying Rugga was the better option? Is that what you're telling me? Leave Horseman alone! I suck at using you. I am so sorry. Then what would you say, Nuba? My decision was based on I just cared more about the people. Yeah, it would have been great to know side with the entire human race. But I care mostly about the people that I've been on this long-ass journey with. I wanted to protect them, and I want to protect the Varl. I didn't realize I was gonna do all this crap. Yeah, because it's like, if I had to, you know, zombie apocalypse, I would help those closest to me before I helped a stranger. And this battle's going to shit, by the way. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I feel like I'm floundering. Yep, there we go. If I moved over here, I could thread the needle. Yeah, that helped a lot. Not. Yep, this is not gonna end well. Man, they're still alive. I should have just went for the straight up attack. Let's go. All right. King Minof regains his footing and falls back towards Arben's walls as his forces rush past him and into the fray. You wave the banner of Skoger and your clan surrounds you. To the gates, you shout over the clashes of axes and hammers and shields. By the time your caravan is inside Eberring's outer wall, the gate is mostly compromised. Rugga's forces are on your heels, and they've brought bears. Cut them off, or they'll overrun us, shouts King Minof, before once again grabbing at his side where Rugga stabbed him. Okay. Should have had the Bearmaster probably. It's fine. Try a different horseborn. Let's go. Are we done yet? Oh. Oh. I can zoom out and in. Cool. Someone's poisoned. Oh, I'm fighting with the king! She's damaged. Where's she at? Oh wait, they're behind the walls. Perfect, they're on the outside. They're doing things. Cool. I can't really move him, okay. Okay, these guys are so big, I can't move them! The plan is for him to come around this way. Him to go through that way. Okay, I'll move him here. No, here. Yes, Rego poisoned you. Protect the king! Kill the king! I'll have him stay. Big mistake. I usually don't like to hurt animals, but that bear has got to, you know, be tamed. Nice. This horse can't do crap all. Stop. Oh no, Alio! Oh, now the king can do stuff. What is your king's will? I've got no space to do anything. And there we go. Nice. Oh, me shooting like that shot the barrier down. Oops. Who's attacking right now? It's her? Fuck! I'm really spread out. This is not going well. Yeah, I know what King's Will does. I just couldn't do it because stupid frickin' frackin' thing. I can't do anything. I can't move. There's no space. Shit, he's gonna die. Shit. This whole thing is a freaking train wreck. Hey, look at all that space that's open up now. Train wreck. Wow, you attacked the barrier. You're so smart. Man, the MVP is the King's Knight, man. It's Kingsguard. Elite Guard, you are the MVP of this battle. You go ahead. They're the last two freaking standing. Oh my god. I was not a fan of that. Excuse me. Wow. Am I done yet? Reinforced gates slam shut behind you while archers on the wall deliver death to those outside attempting to approach. Brave fighting out there, but you should. King Minoff is panting and bracing himself on a knee while grabbing his side where Rugged stabbed him. But you should know there is no plan for weathering the storm. His hand gestures to the great many things before he gasps and falls to the ground. Menders arrive and take him away. Those closed gates, the stench of death, all of it threatens to turn your stomach and make you sick. I'm glad we're still alive through all of this, but I know. We fought so hard to get here. For what? Even making it to Arborang's walls feels hollow now. It wasn't supposed to be like this. We were going to save everybody. At least Hackett and Navarro are still with us. Olive's eyes look empty as you feel as she slowly glances around. What now? Now, I'd really like to find some place to fall asleep and wake up to discover this was all a bad dream. Olive nods her agreement. But we've got to prepare for Rugged's retaliation. He'll keep trying to get in. And then there's the darkness. Juno said we have to hold out until they finish what they were set out to do. But how are we supposed to know when they finish? She said to hold on until the darkness breaks. Until they're going to stop that darkness themselves? They're going to try. Or we're going to try and stay alive until they do. Olive seems to take strength from your resolve. She takes a deep breath and her eyes focus on a man running toward you. Alette, the man yells and gets close. You recognize him as one of your scouts. It's Toller, he whispers. They're dead. Every one of them. Hoof prints all over the place, too. His words hit you with us as you scan the crowd. Unlike all the other fighters who are now resting, Canary and her horsemen are standing in armed ranks. They all look out of place, yet confined. You even think they see their leader smiling. You even think you see... There's a chapter 15? You guys lied to me! It's the tower. Manahar. Ah! It did not need to come to this. You killed her. Stop this, Ivan. That's enough. What the hell? You told me we would be in and out of here. This isn't in and out. We hoped Volka Ducey wouldn't be foolish enough to attack us. You hoped I would let an escaped prisoner and a dead Volko rob us without a fight? We hoped you would see reason. Reason, yes, but what was your reason for breaking the world? What was your reason for breaking the world? You look at Juno unsure what to say. Juno looks at you but says nothing. You've recruited Ignvard, yet kept him ignorant of your actions? Even you have no idea what you're talking about, Ducey. Call it a hunch, but whatever is breaking this world stems from the source of our weaving. Yeah, you, Juno, were sentenced to death for manipulating minds. You knew it was forbidden. Volka Ducey coughs and small flecks of blood hit the stone floor. But you were helping Ivan to, what, become a god? Juno says nothing, but her anger apparent. Become a god? This doesn't make any sense. And now this darkness. Ivan, what did you unleash to bring her back? Ivan gasps and looks strained. A few stones drop from the walls. Our cause broke council laws, but that does not make it wrong. You could have realized the importance of our work. You should have. And you too should have stopped. Stop your curiosities when the council warned you. You'd still have your life, have each other. Do you even see what you've become? Juno's confidence vanishes at the question. You have never seen Avolka's tears until now. Her face expression has not changed. And the Varl, are you threatening to control his mind too? If I were you, Ingvar, I'd... The large door to the Volka's hall shakes from a great impact and shatters. It's Bulwark, bitches! Not you, not now. We will have our vengeance of your something. The floor and walls are now glowing, floating, and breaking apart. Another Volka enters the room. She looks concerned for the barely unconscious Ducey and mortified by Juno. You lied to us. Your oaths meant nothing. Bulwark's rage is consuming him, and he is spitting more than speaking. Is that Belwar's feigned body? Not just his body, I fear. Bulwark's mind is not his own. Bulwark looks at you, and his eyes go wide from a cold hatred settling into a stare. We know you murdered Reyes and her children, and her child. Those of us forced below, we who are already paying for his crime. Bulwark points past to Ivan. After I kill you, Ingvar, I'll rip their bodies apart. I'll pull this arrow and no. The fear in her voice is infinite. Ivan reacts to her by screaming, and the whole tower pulses with cracking energy, shaking violently. I'll help Ivan and hold off Ducey. Kill Bulwark. You're the only one who can. Bulwark growls deeply and stands into his full height, brandishing his axes. He looks stronger than ever. Stay where you are, Ingvar. You step forward. You feel the air thicken around you for a moment, stopping you. Then it suddenly releases its grip. No, Zephyr. Now you will do as I say. The Volka Zephyr looks shocked by Juno's control, but you waste no time in charging Bulwark. You slam your head into him with tremorous force, sending him reeling across the room. Oh no! I don't want to kill Bulwark, and I don't want to kill Ivar. I sense another mind within Bulwark. Yeah, it's Bellower's mind, but I don't want to kill Bulwark. Juno, stop controlling me! Oh wow, I never noticed that it showed all your stats over here. Shit. For all my people who fell to your schemes, you will pay. Yeah. All your people? Zephyr is under my control, but I think Bulwark is possessed by Bellower. Bellower seems I'll get payback for my arm after all. Reyes and thousands of others will be avenged. I feel sympathy for him though. Ivan is losing control. Watch out for lightning. Ivan, what are you even doing over here? What are they even doing? I did not realize you can look at this. Hey, shut up, okay? Ride Zephyr's wind, a lightning strike might free Bulwark's mind. Am I supposed to move around so that he gets stunned or something? Ah, crap. He's not moving. There we go. I don't understand what I'm fucking doing. These lightnings are falling in the most inconvenient of frickin' places. I'm trapped, I can't move. I'm trying to attract them to the lightning, but they're in horrible, shitty positions. I can't do anything. There we go. No, 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 no. You walk here. And then you walk here. Oh, fuck. The lightning doesn't even last that freaking long. This is bullshit. No, that whole battle's bullshit.
In a flash, threads unwind. Our intentions gone. Our fates laid bare. We're forced to change, pulled in new directions. For good or ill, we cannot know. How far do the echoes of our struggles reach? What can we expect from our efforts in this breaking world? Our answers, the reasons for our journey, lay just beyond these walls.
That battle was stupid. So how did I do, guys? How was the ending compared to if I managed to beat him? If I actually managed to beat him, what would have happened? That did not take, from when I asked you guys how long it would take me, did not take 20 to a half hour. It took me another hour to do that. You guys lied. Interesting. Well, I'll have a different ending. A different game from you guys in the next game. I look forward to it. Bring it on, Bellower. But hey, maybe it's a good thing, though. I'm feeling sympathy for him, or for Bellower and the Dredge now. Yeah, this was really awesome. I enjoyed it a lot. Next game doesn't come out till next year, though. What are you gonna watch me play now that I'm done this? Because you usually only watch when I play this.